Have you ever faced an experience that felt completely overwhelming at the time, only to look back and realize it led to something better than you ever expected? I've had one of those experiences that I will share, but first let me give you a background of who I am. I've always been a kid who grew up surrounded by sports. If anyone knows Highlands Ranch, it's full of driven kids, all competing in various activities, from academics to music to sports. Being in this environment, along with my competitive family, helped shape my own competitive personality. Growing up there, I was used to many others around me being involved in sports, which instilled in me a strong work ethic and drive to succeed. My family also taught me core values and solid family foundation, including faith and trust, which have been essential in shaping who I am today. I also attended charter school up until COVID. Charter school was a huge benefit for me academically because it gave me educational excellence with some exposure to mature social situations without it being overwhelming, like public school often is. In 2015, my family moved to Evergreen, which was a big shift for me. The new environment with less pressure and people with personalities that had more open social beliefs was an eye-opening experience. Looking back, I'm grateful for this phase of my life as it helped me refine my values based on broader exposure of perspectives. From a young age, I found myself involved in the world of soccer, which ultimately became a major influence on both my personal development and my approach to academic and athletic balance. Starting at 12, I joined a travel soccer team, which required me to travel across the U.S. around 8 times a year, competing in various conferences within a highly competitive league. Over the years, being a part of a top team not only refined my skills on the field, but also taught me important life lessons about teamwork, leadership, dedication, and adaptability, qualities that have shaped my mindset to approach life and future aspirations. The discipline and commitment I learned from soccer have been pivotal in helping me navigate challenges and opportunities alike, laying down a strong foundation for my journey. Throughout my soccer career, I faced numerous challenges, including many ups and downs that sports can have. But when I reflect on my own journey, one of the hardest moments came in 2021 when I broke my foot. For those who are familiar with club sports, there's often a lot more involved with the pressures going beyond the field, such as politics and emotions. My injury didn't just affect me physically, it carried an emotional weight that affected the trust of my coach. Often from that point on, my playing time is limited, sometimes half or less of a game. Mentally, it was very challenging. I've always been driven by the passion to play and the connection I felt with my teammates. But in those moments, I felt isolated. The uncertainty of playtime made me question the commitment to soccer. While I watched older players commit to college teams, and their futures being realized, I questioned mine. The reality was hard. It was hard to remember the reason I started playing soccer and to reconnect with the passion that drove me in the beginning. But I still carried a dream to play at the next level. So I reached out to college coaches, only to find the recruiting process more difficult than I expected. Upon reflection of focusing on pursuing top soccer colleges in Division I only, I chose to widen my pursuits to include select Division II colleges to broaden my chances and keep my college dreams alive. It wasn't an easy path. The frustration of college prospecting and emotional ups and downs were often overwhelming. But looking back, I can see how this experience turned out to be a blessing in disguise. If I hadn't committed to showing up every day, especially when things were tough, I wouldn't be in the position I am today. Despite the setbacks, I learned invaluable lessons, learning how to show up every day with integrity, grit, and tenacity. After several initial pursuits, I was fortunate to receive an offer to play for Ferrum College. Ferrum College is a small Christian-based college in the small town of Ferrum in Southwest Virginia and has about 800 students, with more than half being athletes. This is an exciting opportunity for me and I'm looking forward to joining the soccer team while continuing my academic career majoring in business. Now, with all this in mind, you may wonder why I decided to major in business. The truth is, business has been a part of my life ever since I was little. My parents have always been entrepreneurs. My dad works for a Fortune 100 company. They started various businesses and bought and sold rental houses, among other ventures. Seeing their dedication and passion has been incredibly influential and engaging for me. The experience with soccer I shared earlier led to my learned characteristics such as grit, strong work ethic, and tenacity, combined with my natural tendencies of resilience, adaptability, problem solving, high emotional intelligence, and excellent organization. I've often been told that I would thrive in the business world. Encouraged by this, I've pursued various opportunities to gain real-world experiences encouraged by Journey's curriculum. I've completed an internship in real estate with Colorado Dreamhouse team, worked on my senior project to explore different paths within business, researching ConMed, and interned in event planning with Three Trees Chapel. I've even invested the seed money from my 8th grade NGA portfolio into the stock market, which has more than doubled since then. These opportunities have only deepened my interest in business and given me the confidence that this is the right path for me. I'm excited to continue learning and growing in the field, building on the lessons and skills I've acquired along the way. As I look ahead to my next great adventure, playing Division II soccer and entering the business school, I realize I could benefit from a technology upgrade. Currently, I've been using a computer at home that my brother helped provide tech support for, as well as a slow Chromebook. With my upcoming academic and athletic commitments, I'd like to invest in a new computer to ensure I won't have any worry about technical difficulties while I'm a long way from home. I'm seeking support in purchasing a MacBook to help me stay on top of my studies. Lastly, to my promise. With my many big steps coming up, I promise to apply what I learned through my parents, soccer coaches and experiences, schooling, and most importantly, faith-based leaders to my next great adventure and through my upcoming challenges. Thank you for your time.
All right, do you guys have any questions for Taylin? I'll start with we have one here. Go ahead.
So do you have an area of business you want to specialize in?
Any particular area of business you're interested or want to specialize in?
I was thinking business management, but that's also why I'm still kind of continuing my senior project to kind of figure that out.
Could you tell us, you mentioned that your senior project has helped you research some things. What did you choose as a focus for your senior project, and how is that connected?
So I chose to do look at management, marketing, and just other things within business, and just kind of act like I'm a part of a company in that role and see how that kind of plays out, and if I would like to be part of that after college.
Do you have any 10-year target of a dream business that you could run? Is there any ideas in your head for that?
Not really, but I feel like I'd want to get employed first to be able to learn it and then maybe start my job.
Great. All right, let's give her a hand.